So, every now and then oh my god. Every now and then in gaming, there is something, a trend that peaks in popularity very fast and dies down in popularity just about as quickly. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game that is exactly not that. It is a game that peaked in popularity very swiftly 2 years after its initial release, and then stayed up there. Obviously today we're talking about
Among Us.
No, goddamn, what the fuck is wrong with you? Among Us. You know about it. You don't need me to tell you about its existence. You've heard about it before, obviously. We're gonna be taking a look at why it became so popular. Why did it suddenly surge in popularity? One reason you obviously know, and a few more maybe you didn't think about. Stick around and dare I say it, let's find out together.
Now, you don't really need me to explain anything about this game to you because chances are you've already played this before. Everyone and their mother has, literally. But in case you actually don't know, here's a quick rundown of how the game works. There are two teams, crewmates and imposters. The crewmates don't know who the imposters are, and the imposters essentially know everything. The crewmates' job is to complete their tasks, throw away the trash, shoot asteroids with lasers, put weird gems in a box. I have no idea how this contributes to anything, but sure. If they complete all their tasks, they win! Hooray! Another way for them to win is by simply figuring out who the imposters are and voting them off. Which brings us to our next point. What is an imposter? Well, technically I have no fucking clue, but as mechanics go, they're given fake tasks. They have the ability to sabotage, either by fucking up the oxygen, turning off the power, starting a reactor meltdown, you know, a casual Friday afternoon, and to murder everyone on the ship. Yay! However, they need to keep it a secret from the crewmates and take them out one by one very subtly. No, goddammit, not that kind of taken out. Now that you know how this game works, and you probably already did, let's talk about how the fuck this game amassed a fan base of 60 million players daily in September. For comparison, my country has about 6 million people living in it, meaning Among Us had a fan base about as big as my country, multiplied by 10. Oh my god. First of all, the biggest reason is probably the timing. The game was released in 2018, sure, but it gained massive popularity in 2020 when the world went into lockdown.
Coincidence? I think not!
People went through the first two phases of lockdown. The time to relax phase and the, well, time to get productive phase. The second phase lasting shorter than you in... Anyway, people needed to fill their free time with something, to connect with people once more, to forget what was going on. A ring-a-ding-ding, hear that? That is a terrible bell, but it is also the wake-up call for Inner Sloth, which by the way is an insanely small team. But that didn't stop them from winning 3 awards out of the 4 that they were nominated for. Among Us connected people all around the world. I remember getting a text from a friend that doesn't really care for games, asking me to hop on and play a few rounds. And I say around the world because usually a lot of trends like these stay over in the West and in Europe. They don't make their way around to the East. This game let people be smart, let them lie, let them bullshit their friends, let them call out each other. Oh god, it's Monopoly all over again. Jokes aside, I do believe that games reveal who you are deep down. It's beautiful. Make people play the same level. Some will go in stealthily, those few are very precise, meticulous, and patient. Others will start out stealthily and end up shooting as many holes in the place that it makes your... Can't make that joke, let's move on. In this game, some will desperately try to outwit the rest. Some will be absolute masterminds, 90% of you think you are, but you aren't. And some will joke around and do fuck all. It's fascinating. The second reason as to why this game blew up so fast is quite simply, it's a fucking solid game. The tasks are interesting no matter how many times you play the game. The idea is solid, and it was actually based on Mafia, and it was called Space Mafia during early development. No, not that Mafia, the card game, much like Werewolf and Town of Salem. These kinds of games really interest people a lot of the time because it's a chance to be witty, to fuck around with people's minds, or to act dumb like you know nothing. Politician Simulator 2021, baby! And as the imposter, you have so many choices to fuck around with people's minds. Kill one person, and as the second one tries to escape, lock him in the room, watch him desperately trying to escape. Or stand in a crowd to kill someone, that way nobody knows who actually did the kill. This is called a stack kill. The third reason as to why this game blew up is the fact that it's crazy cheap on PC. It's already out on the Nintendo Switch, and it's coming out on consoles this year, and it's free on mobile. That's right, for the small price of nothing, you can murder your friends while waiting for your turn at the doctor's clinic. The biggest part of this fan base is mobile players, which is very convenient for people who don't usually play games. You don't need a state-of-the-art gaming PC, you just need a phone, and God, I hope if you're watching this video that you have one, and you're good to go. The most important reason of all is the love and passion that was put into it. Inner Sloth have made games before, more notably the Henry Stickmin franchise. And if that franchise isn't a statement about making games for the love of it, then I don't know what the fuck is. If anyone from Inner Sloth is watching, thank you for being passionate and working on something that you love. That's really hard to come by nowadays.
So a lot of people actually ask me why I always focus on these indie games.
No one's asked you
No,
anything.
fuck off. I actually have a lot of people that ask me that. You believe me, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. But no, really, a lot of people have asked me, and more notably Yuri, the person who's appeared on this channel before. He's criticized my liking of indie games before. Not that he doesn't like them himself, but he's criticized my over liking of them before. And a lot of you have as well. The reasoning behind my focus on them is purely indie developers do things out of the love of doing it. Generally speaking, obviously. They obviously are building themselves up and they want to do things that a lot of people will play. They want to build that player base. But a lot of the times they make games just for the love of doing it. Just for the love of doing what they are passionate about. And I talked about this earlier, less than a minute ago, I know, but it is so rare to come by nowadays. Really rare. So if you're an indie game developer out there, right, and if you're making a game, and if you don't know what indie means, it means it's a small development team. Sometimes it's just one person. For example, Cultisty, or a small development team like Inner Sloth. If you're making a game and you're scared that no one's gonna play it, send it to me. My Twitter and my Discord are in the description down below. Send your game to me. I'll play it, and maybe I'll even post a video on it. You won't get the most exposure, granted, just by little old me, but still, I'm willing to be your one and only fan if that's what you're scared of. Anyway, now that I put that aside, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying my content, and don't forget to hit that bell. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and Twitch are in the description as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. As always, stay safe. Peace.